Hello, my name is Mona Despani, and today I'll be doing a tracheostomy cleaning on my patient on today. First, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Mona Despani, and I'm going to identify my patient, and I'm also going to ask him if they have any allergies. First of all, identify my patient, either asking them the name or date of birth, or I'm going to scan their ID band. Next, I'm going to explain to my patient that I'm going to be cleaning their trach and making sure while I'm cleaning their trach that I'm making sure that they're comfortable. And during that time, I'll make sure that they take 6 to 8 deep breaths, or I have my ambu bag available if I would need to do the manual breathing, rescue breathing for the patient. And next, I'm going to open up my supplies that I have here for my patient. But first, I'm going to wash my hands before I start my procedure. Wash my hands thoroughly. Make sure I throw away my towel. Next, I'm going to open up my tray. I have my sterile water here and my hydrogen peroxide. I have all that available. I'm going to open up my tray away from me. I have all my contents. First, I have the little padding that I'm going to put across his chest. Try not to touch the inside. Next, I'm going to open my gloves here, and then I'm going to dump everything that I have in here on my sterile field. Precious stuff. Okay. And I'm going to get my hydrogen peroxide. I put my hydrogen peroxide on one side, and then I'll lip my sterile water in the trash, and then I'm going to pour on the other side. Put that to the side. Put that to the side. Next, I'm going to open up my gloves. Turn it over. Try to keep everything sterile. Okay, start with my dominant hand, lipping the glove. Same thing here. Lip. Since I have my sterile glove, I can kind of pull it. Okay, now I have my sterile gloves. I can get all my supplies together. And a brush to to clean, Q-tips to clean around the site. This is the gauze for when I'm done. This is the wide gauze, and this is the gauze to clean. And my brush and my Q-tips. Now, with my non-dominant hand, I'm going to take the catheter off. And I'm going to dump it in the sterile water. And I'm pre-oxygenating him. And take some slow deep breaths, pre-oxygenating him. In the meantime, I'm going to use my sterile hand to clean inside of the catheter. My non-dominant, I'm still touching the outside. I'm still touching the outside, cleaning the inside. First with the peroxide, I'm cleaning the outside. Now, I'm going to put it in sterile water, rinse it out. Leave it in the sterile water. Drop this here, and still with my sterile hand, I'm going to clean around the trach area, starting from inner to outer, one swab, inner to outer. Same thing again, inner to outer, all making sure that I get all underneath the trach cannula. And then I'm going to, with my non-dominant hand, touching the end, only the end, making sure that I dry up the cannula, make sure it's dried thoroughly before I put it back in the trach. Should I clamp it thoroughly? Now I can use this hand because completed with cleaning the trach. Clamp it back thoroughly. And now I can put my gauze. Place my gauze. Sure it's thoroughly. Okay, now done with all of that. Make sure my patient head of the bed is elevated. I'm going to remove the gloves. Make sure that I remove all the supplies that I use and put it in the biohazard bag. Position my patient. Make sure the head of the bed is up. Make sure that they breathing is not having any difficulty with breathing. Head of bed up. Document how he tolerated the procedure. If there was any drainage around the trach site, document that. If there was any redness or discoloration around the trach site, and make sure the patient tolerated it well. Side rails up, call bell in place. Document. Make sure that I wash my hands once I'm complete with the procedure, and that will complete tracheostomy cleaning of the trach. Thank you.